We should have done this without, you see how fast it was moving through there? No bueno. Gentleman dropped this off. Husband and wife team. You know, the unfortunate part about the whole Google thing, it's great that it, yeah, look, I don't know if you can see that, but that was like so viscous. Had a strong smell of gasoline. So why does gasoline get into your crankcase? There's really only one good explanation. I'm about ready to tear this apart and show you. The primary way for gasoline to get into your crankcase is through a bad needle and your carburetor. And your carburetor is an evil gateway to leave you shattered and broken. It would have been nice if these two were also I kind of caught that at the end, and hopefully some of that got onto the video there. Shwee, 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 shwee. Oh no, where'd it go? I heard it hit something. There it is. Come on. Stick around. Don't be a clown. A lot of gasoline in that. The gentleman said it stopped while he was running it. Just always an indicator that something deeper may have occurred there. Now the unfortunate part is we got the primer bulb there, and yeah, and then look, they put 10 millimeter or whatever on the back of that. I don't know. Half a bolt here, half a bolt there. I probably can work on this carburetor in full without pulling the cover, but it would have been nice to pull the cover off of here, which is connected to the foot bone, which is connected to the hip bone, which is hopefully not gonna break that. Hey, I can already see just by that shellacking that baby's got some crap in it. So I'm gonna dirty up another rag. I gotta, hopefully this weekend I can find some time and unbury myself and see if I can find me a socket. And my mama said I might not be a smart man. half a socket set. Really getting terrible at this. Ooh, that thumb hurts so bad. The arthritis in my thumb does hurt today. That's about it. So what happens is, when these get gummed up, the needle gets stuck, sits with the fuel just continuing to flow into the crankcase through the intake. So we'll see how bad the needle looks. The needle doesn't look too bad. Hopefully this isn't a metal float either. I hope it's a plastic float. But, oh vey. I'm gonna have to see if, oh, you can smell it. Shellacking. It's a cracking shellacking. Oh no. She's a stock. Downright not good. You can see someone already gave it a good ting trying to get that up at one point or another. I don't want to bang on it too much because I don't want to be that clown. So let's see if we can find an operational tool. You take try to get it off without banging it up too much, without breaking anything. Oh, vey. Holy shnikes. Well, the good news is it's a plastic one. Holy moly. Holy moly crawly. So, yeah, I'm gonna just, it's probably cheaper to buy a new carburetor than it is to, but, yeah, so. Intake tube cracked there too. I can probably goo that up. Something. Fuel line. What's the fuel line look like? Fuel line looks alright. That yeah, it's probably just easier. Probably cheaper too. Let me just see. Let me just see now. Aye. Two 214-370. 214-370 maybe. 214-370 carburetor. You know what? Get the heck out. That's not the same carburetor, is it? There's no freaking way. I might actually have one of these sitting around. It says 3.5 horsepower, but nah. But just see now, this one might be all metal. $15. See, it's not even worth messing around with fixing these anymore. I mean, yeah, it's a shame, almost. So I think what we'll do is we'll just call them, tell them, we'll quote them for $20 if I can get it for 15 off of Scamazon. I'll get it on Scamazon. I don't want to collect people's lawnmowers for too long. Snowblowers, I should say. Looks like it's been sitting for a little while. We'll give them a call. We'll let them know the breather tube. I think I'm just going to put some RTV on that for them. I'll let them know that it's broken, but we're not gonna we're not going to go through the hassle of it does suck that they screw this yeah, there goes the carburetor parts. They screw this auger control right into there. What do they got? The Torx, it looks like. Torx are an Allen key. Torquey. Actually, maybe an Allen key. The torque is working. But it's a smaller torque. That's so torquey. Torquey. Turny. Let's see, now I gotta pull behind that. Jeez. So before we lose these bolts, when you start working on crap like this, it's old and brittle. I just wanna try to keep bolts where they need to be. Try to do screws. It's not a bolt, it's a screw. It's a screw, dang it. What do we got there? Nope, that won't work. Let's see where that primer bulbs. I had some primer line for them. Alright, we better start putting this in a production box instead of just tossing it around. I need to get this snowblower out of my garage. Yeah, this is what. Put some stuff somewhere. Yeah, that's not alright. Doop. So, yeah. It's split up there, but you know what? Doesn't look terrible. So I think we'll leave the primer line alone. See if we can get it off without breaking anything. This is where if you have hose clamps, it's great. No. Ethanol. Good. Bah. Be nice if I had a lawnmower one laying around somewhere. Probably. Yeah, so we'll put some RTV on that. And part's probably 10 bucks just for that stupid part. So there's no sense in getting carried away. And of course, old school, baby. So what these guys did was put 2 additional lines on there. So yeah, I know, I'm using my electric stripper, my wire strippers, my good ones too, nonetheless. To dig around with this. And fuel line doesn't feel too bad, but that hose is poo-pooed. So let's get yep, gonna be one that's not on here, isn't it? La da 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 da. I need this snowblower. This one right here gone like yesterday. I don't know where the guy got to, but he left it in my possession. And I'm tired of looking at it. To be honest. This is, no, that's not, it's probably a 10 millimeter. It's a 10 millimeter, sorry. Sorry, I don't know what I did with my 10 millimeter. Probably laid it out somewhere. There's 9. What did I just do with it? There's 7/16. It's not 7/16. There it is. Some of these, what I end up doing is I have to get the U-joint in there, just depending on what kind of crazy cockamamie angle it's in. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call them, tell them I won't charge them very much. Charge them a couple bucks. Yeah, look, that wasn't even really in there. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get one set in anyway, so. But you can see it's, and I'll tell you, I mean, what happened here is that gets stuck open. Gravity's low enough, pushes the oil or the gas into the intake, down into the crankcase, and it just happens to be, you know, like the valves on have a certain spot there. Gas leaks in, and this is what ethanol does. It destroys stuff, absolutely destroys stuff. So, yep. I really just should start mounting these down. Hopefully they give me a gasket kit, because these gaskets are absolutely terrible. Alright, well, let me put this back where it belongs. And give the guy a call. I don't know what's going on. Before I do that, I don't think there's he was, I think he got lucky. He definitely got lucky. he told me, or he told my girlfriend that he heard, it stopped and it sounded funny. It was gurgling and carrying on and whatever. It wasn't running right, and that was good. It was really good. And this will be a good example for me to go ahead and show them what we got going on. And basically, I mean, what I found is, yeah, I could buy a $5 or $10 kit or whatever and spend all that time trying to go ahead and, redo a cheap carburetor and, still have run issues. It's just easier to buy a whole new carburetor, so. I'm not letting you out. You crazy? Yeah. Cleaned up some of the crap in this shithole. I gotta make room for the real bike to come in. Winter is here, and unfortunately, I've run out of room. I really should have just. Honestly, I wish I would have got a trailer to store the heritage in, because at least that way I could use it and utilize it. The weekend's going to be busy. I got a lot going on this weekend. I think actually I'm going to try to attempt pulling the rotted wood out of the bottom of the garage here. Anyways, so we're back at this guy here. I hope you can see that. Old carburetor, nice and filthy inside. Has a great smell of crappy gasoline. I mean, gas will go through a transformation either way. I guess if you leave it around long enough. But the stuff with the alcohol in it, that'll even make it even a little bit nicer pleasant surprise. It is Friday, and I'm doing my best to stay out of trouble. Tomorrow I gotta paint Mama's RV roof, because that has decided it has reached its limit of protection. Maybe this weekend we'll install this hour meter for Mr. Baker. He has a log splitter, and I had indicated to him that it is always a good idea to change your oil. Log splitters, I say like every 20 hours or something like that, 25 hours, somewhere in there. These are really simple to install, made in China, of course. They put everything in English for you, so I mean, at least that way. Compatibility, all motorcycle models, anything with a spark plug really should work. They give you a meter wire, or a meter and a pickup wire. So the way these work is you strip one end and you send it down into the spark plug. And let's see what they got going on here. Wrap the pickup wire included around the spark plug wire 5 times. Start wrapping the pickup wire about 4 centimeters from the end of the spark plug boot. Use the zip tie included to secure it. Before continuing, insert the wire pickup in the rear of the meter. So what they're saying is like this. It's not dropping and break it. Like this. Here. Down in there. And that really should allow the spark to pick up in it. Now what I did with the one that I have on my log splitter is I actually I stripped this end. I put it right up underneath the cap and then put the cap on top of it. Just what I did. It was easier to do it that way. All right, let's go to the next Chinese project here. All right, so This was a replacement for this guy here. I guess the dog. You done hanging out with me, doggy? You done hanging out with me? All right. And I mean, besides not saying SAE on it, that is pretty darn close, huh? Those Chinese guys. Damn. That is amazing. Oh. Oh no. There's no primer on this though. See? I just had the choke. So I'll have to, there's a primer bulb on that one. I'll have to let the customer know. I mean, I guess technically, you know, I could drill a hole in the side of that and we could, you know, you'd have a primer available, but I missed that. So hopefully the choke on that just works well enough. And even though they gave me a new, you know what? Probably should collect a gas sample too before we. Because if it's anything like everybody else that brings stuff over here, the gasoline is probably not the best. How about, is there any gas in there? Hey, well, I mean, that saves me some hassle. Maybe it leaked out on the floor here. I might have pumped it out already. I don't even remember. Honestly, I probably pumped it out. I don't know. Whatever. Probably leaked out all over my floor. And this was the one that had the breather tube that was snotted up as well. So I think what we're going to do for the breather tube, yeah, right there. Extra strength degreaser. Excuse me. And close your eyes when you use this, Ryan. To start with that. Get a little degreaser in here. Find a cleaner rag. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna I don't want to dig too deep in there. No JB Weld. Bear with me. This isn't one of those edited videos. I have everything all lined up and ready to go. This is a fly by the seat of my britches production. And you just try to make shit happen to the best of your ability and not screw anything up while you're at it. Now look at this stuff. I used a very little bit of this for one project. I probably should have found a lot more motors to go ahead and tear apart at that time. Good gravy. Oh, look at this stuff. Just pours right out. Now, you know what? How do I feel about that? We'll scan it with that. And then we'll put some RTV over top of it. Because it's cracked in two spots. See that? I mean, this stuff would probably be sufficient for the repair altogether. I didn't feel like charging the guy. He's an older gentleman. I didn't feel like charging him $10 for a breather tube, you know. I'm sure someone else would have been like, he charged you $200 for a $100 machine. This is why people come to me. Because I allow myself to be taken advantage of, I suppose. And because that is originally for a lawnmower, it is going to have some things a little bit different than. Just make sure that I'm putting that back on there right. Yep. All right. Wrong kit. Now the pain in the butt part about these is I gotta bolt this back in first, and then add it to. Just like working on a lawnmower. I said, would have been nice if they add the tap to this too. That would have been cool. I guess I can probably add this. Add this second, sorry. And then try to figure out where your choke is at. And I think I'm probably gonna try that. I gotta get my kneelie pad here. Oh, my kneelie pad. It's hard being on my knees so much in life. At least if I were a woman, I'd probably get paid more, but maybe not. Pretty ugly guy too, so I'll probably make a pretty ugly woman. It's probably more like 3/8, but you know, I'll get away with that. Some days. I think what I might do is just, you know, like I said, we'll never. When he chokes it, he's not going to be able to, I never understood this. I mean, so snowblowers don't come with air filters and stuff. I mean, as many of you probably already know that. And why Craftsman decided to put, good gravy, come on, put this on the way they put it on blows my mind. So normally your primer bulb would be on the outside of this on a lawnmower, and yeah, I'm not sure why they have this set up the way they have it set up, because I guess because it sits so low to the ground. That's probably it. It sits so low to the ground, they got the airflow going up and over. I guess that would make sense. Oh, let's just use a whole bunch of different size. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skin that over with some RTV. Because that gap's just too wide. A shame, I don't have a, you know what? I don't have anything flexible enough to have another breather tube from something else that might work in there. I'm squirting myself with some degreaser. Put your stuff away after you're done using it, you know? God, kids. Nothing in there. How about in this mess? Any breather tubes? And a metal breather tube somewhere, I'm sure. I just saw one of those laying over here somewhere on the ground. Different type of menagerie. Well now, sirs. What do you think you did with your RTVs? So, like I said, it might not be pretty, but I think it'll work for them. And now that I'm looking at this, maybe that's how it ended up getting cracked to begin with. Maybe when someone else says, no, whatever. I'm not gonna pontificate about shit like that, so. I was thinking is maybe when whoever took off the tube last time, they get brittle and cracking, they're whatever, but I'm betting maybe that might be more realistic. That's probably more so the case. Had to run out and get some gasoline there real quick. Gotta be careful with these plastic ones. These plastic ones tend to snap, crackle, and pop. And let me finish. Get distracted. Doesn't take much. What size do you think that is? 3/8? Really? Yeah, but it's not on this one, right? No! Why would it be on there? Shouldn't we have like 10 different sizes for one little tiny unit? Sure. Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when you sniff gasoline. Don't sniff gasoline, kids. Duh, duh. Don't sniff the gas. What do you mean? Huffing's great. Because this whole thing is plastic, you really don't need to monkey it down too hard. However, more so than push mowers with these engines on it, people throw these around because it's a snowblower. You get it into the icy mess that the plow truck left for you out front. You gotta get through it. So my Tourette's kicking in there. I know. Have problems. We all do, don't we? Not as many as you, Pally. Well, then give me some money. All my problems will go away, right? Just need more money. More money. More money. More money. That's why I'm so dirt cheap. You know how much I'm charging these guys for labor? It's ridiculous. I should have charged $35 for labor because it took an hour of disassembly. Half an hour. Whoa. Phone's a dinging. Which one went in there? This one? Oh, this was... Where'd that little cover go? Half an hour to take apart, half an hour to put together, and I was quick to quote them. So, and they sat patiently and waited for me, which doesn't mean that anything. Doesn't mean anything, but I start to wonder. That's part of the breather tube there. Where did that just fall off of? That fall off of there? Were you watching? Wasn't paying attention. I swear I just saw that fall off of there. Mm-hmm. That's for that. This was for this. Yikes. Nothing like trying to put oops, sorry. Bump bump. Funny how I guess I could have left that on there. It's funny how yeah, if I can find the hole in the top of that. I mean, at least it's a 4-stroke, but honestly, I like the 2 strokes, like these that are all metal. We'll put this arm back in here. We'll put some oil back in it. Hopefully I got enough of the gasoline that was in there out of there, because it was filled with gasoline. And now, and hopefully I got all these parts here for this crap. Cheap trick. Look at that. Huh. I did not crack that, just so you know. Yeah, that has definitely got a crack in it. And let's make sure that we got it lined up in the right way. Thank God. Ooh. Ooh. Huh? There should be, and there is not, and that's mind-blowing. Maybe a bolt nut fell out of that. I do not know. Well, that's a humdinger. Oh. I would say that that's supposed to go up in there, but again, get duped sometimes. And yeah, whatever. Yeah. Duped. I got duped. Too much time. Bite. Yeah, we'll use that. Hey, ho, ha. Because I don't feel like taking that whole cover back off, but I can see exactly what happened. So, this little mess goes in this cheap little cover here. And like so. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good. Try to get one out on me, eh? And can't tighten it too much, because if you tighten it too much, probably strip out in there. So let's see if we can find a happy sweet spot. I think that's probably it without crap falling apart. Sitting here looking at this, I'm like, well, no bolt in there. Yep, special something there. Special something. Carpal tunnel and arthritis. 2 best features of my life. It's not really a 5/16, and that 5/16 looks like it's done more rounding jobs than my first girlfriend. Pittsburgh's supposed to guarantee their stuff, right? Should take it back down there and see if they will honor the warranty. The warranty. 3/8 forged steel, made in the USA. Unbelievable. Well, I don't know what I'm looking for in there anymore. Just trying to find another knocket. My feeler gauges all fell apart in there. It's not a 9mm. Told you that, huh? What do you do with stuff? What do you do with the stuff? Where do all your sockets go? If after I was done I would just clean up, it'd be great. Down. It's probably not even in this. Oh, yeah. Give me a baby. I'll drop that too. And this was the menagerie of torque bits. Hey, here's siren. Son of a biscuit. Bit me. Spider. What the hell? Too small, too big, too little. How many do I need? How many different sets of torques do I need? Feels like it's about right. A lot of this anymore I videotape because of the liability part for people's cheap, crappy power equipment. You know, I don't want to get sued for someone's stupid poo, especially for a couple $100 that just comes right out of my pocket then anyways. And basically what I would say is go ahead, take me to, I guess that's probably what the guy down in Royersford what was his name? Ted Neistat, or knife or whatever that. And then not Neistat. I'm guessing thinking of Casey Neistat. I didn't know what happened to that dude. Ted Knifer or Knifer, whatever the hell his name was, older guy, smoked me for $65 or $60, which is pretty shady of him for an old Cub Cadet. That if you go back through my videos here, you can look and see. Guy got me good. Pisses me off, but that's a good one too. High quality stuff. All right. Just a little bit more, probably. Let's see, let it settle down. Oh, we're good. Might be a little bit too much. Make sure your two nipples are on the right way. I'll add some gasoline. Not too much, not too little. Probably, you know what? Just double check this and make sure that I get a good seal on this. Don't knock over my gas can. Yeah, that should be good. I really just didn't want to mess up the sticky job, and hopefully there's not too much occurring there that no. What do you say about that? I say, it'd be nice if you had a primer, huh? You wouldn't even be able to prime it anyways. Prime's all gooed up. Yeah, that prime's got a lot of goop in it. I don't think that's the issue though right now. On, off. See what happens? Quote people crap. That's what happens when you quote people. And you quote people crap. Nope, that's no good. Oh, well, you know, I guess if I screwed the spark plug all the way into them. Might help too, but you know, maybe just a little. I guess while I'm at it. Hey. Might help. Just a little. Yep, so before I choke myself out here, take it out here, we'll run it. And smoke coming out of the exhaust side of that. I think you ran it too long with the I don't want to put too much gas in it because I quoted them so low. And I honestly don't think these aren't really worth it. I'm spending more on gas and it's Just all the oil that's smoking off of it is a clear indication that that's probably got some pretty decent internal damage already, because he ran it he ran it and it had gasoline inside the actually that didn't take me be stuck all together. Can't tell. Usually, like I said at the beginning of this, when you get gas in your oil, it's because your float needle gets stuck in the open position, and you know, you can definitely see this one here. I mean, you can't even pull that apart. I'll pull it apart in front of the customer, but I think it'll run. That's not the... It's not my concern. My concern is the amount of oil smoking out of it. So I'll call them, let them know it's running though.